Okay, so welcome back to Random Fixes and Restorations, and today I'm going to show you how to clean and swap out joysticks like these here on an Xbox 360 gamepad. I've done this one here about almost 2 years ago, like late 2019. Works pretty good, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the same process like I've done on this one over on this here, which already starts to crack here, and and those here from the originals again, and they're pretty worn out. Down here even like to the bare plastic. At Gamepad I have this one for since around 2014, late 2013. So after I've done this, used it a couple times since then again, like since the last cleaning at least. Works great, but anyways, enough talked. Time to do the same on this one. First, got the replacements. The nice brand new replacement sticks. The new ones. So, how do we start? As first, taking out the batteries. I'm just going to dismantle the whole thing because I want to do the battery terminal afterwards too. So, how do we attempt this? So you can see here everywhere screws, here, there, there, and there's one hidden screw actually, and it's, if you think it's behind there, you're wrong. It's behind that barcode. Like when I go over with my thumb, I actually can maybe see the hole. So So what tools I'm using for this one is this toolkit. Prying tools there. As always, I'm going to leave you all the links down in the description below to my Amazon affiliates links. Yep, it's this one here. It's the T8. But yeah, like the rest of the set, I used the whole set in total for a couple other things too. Not only for gamepads, but also it works for the Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, and also I guess PS5 and like the other newer consoles. Well, it depends. You can check the product out. There is like, even in the description there are more infos about it. But yeah, those things, I've used it even like for 2 TV remotes to repair them. But anyways, enough talk, time to start. Oh my god, there's a lot of oxidation on it. Now to the hidden one. Guess the last time I used two other tweezers. Now it's coming off. There, you can see it's the last hidden one. To leave this sticker here. Good. Time to take it apart, and well, you gotta be a bit careful. Also, there might be a bit dirt, as always, between all the parts. So it's first slightly pry it open. So you can use your hands. Just be careful with the buttons, because they, I remember from the last time, they like to jump out at you, at least some of them. So just take your time, and yes, that's your housing. Also pretty dirty. That's not a problem. We're going to clean that too. The rumble motors. Okay, this one's a little bit, feels like it's a bit stuck. So I'm going to, use the gamepad, and there go the buttons. I actually tried to keep them in, but oh yeah, that explains a lot. A lot of dust, debris, dirt. And yeah, no problem. I'm going to show you how to put it all back in properly, so it's ain't going to be a problem. So first, I'm going to put all these parts aside. The only thing you should be careful if you aren't to remove this rumble engines, aka motors. Watch out that you don't tag too much on the cables and hold it up with the hand. If you hold it, and don't put too much stress on those cables, but here, like, you don't even have to take those off, just slightly clean those. But first, let's just see the brush. So 2 little brushes, compress there. Let's just put down all the debris with a little brush. It's a very fine brush to get rid of like most of the light debris. Or you can also use it like at the end. Just touch with only the terminals to get that most of that debris out of there. To head to some contact cleaner anyways. So yeah, here's like some dirt, but yeah, I'm going to here's something stuck on. So it will be with the contact cleaner, but now, so about the sticks, just gently pry them up, just gently. You don't even have to use force, and they're just going to pop off. Also, you can see how they go back on. Looks pretty good. Just clean this with some contact spray. Good. Time for some contact cleaner. WD-40 contact cleaner. So let's just see. Just hit everything like a little bit. All the buttons are. I'll just slightly go over it. Just slightly. Don't use a lot of force, just go a little bit slightly over it, just to polish off most of the dirt, debris. They are like fat. pretty good. Time to put on the new pads. Make sure they're clean, and also that they're like, yep, they're the same. Also, what's a good tip is, if it's a little bit hard to shove in, just use some contact cleaner. So maybe if it's a little bit sturdy to push in, it'll slide in pretty easy. Oh no, no. Good. I'll make sure it's lined up correctly. It's a little bit hard to see. See? Yeah, also a good way like to just some contact cleaner on, so it's a little bit, yeah. Slides in, good. So it's good located. Good. So now what next? This mess here. But first I'm going to lay this part aside. And now time to this mess. Changing the parts is a little bit, let's say, it's kind of the easy part. But now to, well, okay, to the medium part, let's call it like that. So as first, let's see all this, as you say, like there's dirt, like every part of it. Also be a bit careful about this, because they a little bit fragile parts. Also, I guess you can actually take this line out. I'm not even sure anymore. But it's not really necessary. Just okay. So the old sticks, can leave them to the side. Okay, so let's start with this one. Start with this part. Yeah. Brush. It's pretty good so far. Yep, it's from 2016. Actually kind of thought so. I remember I bought it like early 2017. Yep, looks nice. Yeah, I'm going to clean off the outer side after putting it back together, I guess. Or actually I could wipe it down. Even better, right? So, and for that, using just some window cleaner, grab it onto a microfiber towel, press it a little bit together so it's not too wet. I'll just rub over it. I'm going to rinse it down anyways, like afterwards, after putting it completely together. Of course, you can actually also use like some window cleaner and mix in like some hand sanitizer and then wipe it completely up. Then you can actually wipe it completely off, like with a combo like that. But yeah, you can actually do that like afterwards when you're completely done with it. Like it's the end. I guess like the inside. It's already much better from the inside. It's pretty good. Time for the next part. So it's next, I guess. Let's go for the battery tray. Just as before. Look at this. Also, what's good while you're already on it, it's like a contact pad. It's not too necessary, but let's clean that up, and especially like the contacts in the inside. I guess I'm going to do this one now, so I can put all the buttons and everything else on it, and afterwards just put it fully together. But also about all the buttons, the best what you can do is, whether if you have a second one, just to see like what button comes where, you can also, of course, just go onto Google Xbox 360 controller, like on Google Pictures, and see how the layout is. Because, you know, like even if you use it like all the time, when you like write on it, like probably you will be like, hold on, what's that? That's up here or there, like, or like, yeah, probably not the Y, but probably maybe the A and the B and the X button or something. Come on, let's just don't stress yourself or so. Just put it up on your phone, look at it while putting it all back together, and well, then your success is guaranteed. So I just don't like playing the guessing game. But this part comes out also out. Good. Yep. Look how dirty this thing is. My God. Especially this part. Ugh. Good, yeah. It's pretty good, except for those parts. What can I say? Compared to before, good as new. Good. I just clean everything, put it into something, and then put it together, because all the stuff is flying around here. Good, now to those. So basically, just brush them off a bit. Time for some contact cleaner. It's really complete thing a bit. But it's only necessary for the backside, but I just did it completely. Good, time for the assembly. Okay, this is awful actually. There's so much dirt on it. And because it's silicone, it sticks, of course. No. Well, better than nothing. Also, what I use is compressed air. That's it. Now it's time whether for your second controller or like a picture. It's to orient what is coming where. So let's start out with assembly, let's say, with those parts. No way, because of the assembly there. This one's on. It's like this. Facing down. Okay. So, there's that. Good. Time for the next step. Next step is to put in everything from there. So Actually could start with this here. Out again, so this here, you can see here's a little gap. There's a big gap, so goes in like this. It's upwards also. Yep. Good. It's there. Okay, those are identical. So just drop some like this. I got a good idea. You know what? Best thing is when you want to make sure that everything's on, use a small mirror. See. I guess makes the other one slightly self-explanatory. So make sure it's just stuck in tight, and my god, stop falling out. Also try not to touch those pads again. Yes, I guess it's... I can't really show you sideways because I don't want to drop it. Yep, okay, works good. The next step is this. Putting everything back in it. So be careful and watch for those motors. Don't stress the cables too much. Oh yeah, right. Almost forgot. Gotta put this part in first. Okay, this part's in too. I guess those were like in like this. Okay, now I guess to the hardest part, putting everything like that back together. I guess it was, I'm not that sure anymore. I guess it was like putting literally like this together. Nah, you know what? I guess I'll do it the other way. This is how I said, I've done this one time before. It worked out great, but the putting stuff together is some slight pains. So just like that. Center it out correctly and just drop it in. Yep. So this should work. First put on the motors. For those cables. Yep, and it's in. Ah yes, okay. Ah no, it's in. Okay, you actually can hold it and press some buttons already. Just feel like, are they in or not? If they're responding, it's good. If not, well, you might take it out again. Good. Looks pretty so far. Good. Now to the end part. Putting on that. Do it from that side. And with those springs is a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying. Now. Good. Okay, good. Now we can test it. Responsive, responsive, responsive. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, works good. Most important thing is, best as you can do is hold it and at least put in the very first screw, like the last one you took out. Drop it in. Good. Well, at least it's together now. Now to the next part. Those screws are quite, how can I say, oxidized, looking pretty nasty, so I'm going to clean those first. But as how I said, most important thing that you put in the first screw, so the whole thing won't fall apart. That stuff. Yep, looks pretty good. I guess I'll put some already in like that. Good. Just retighten it all. Better make sure it's good and tight. Okay, those are BMW specs, but hey, they work for everything, basically. So, it's pretty good. Fits pretty good. So, time for the next step. One thing I didn't done was this here, but it's not a problem. Just at the corner of this rack and use some contact cleaner to rub it in. Good. Let's put in those batteries. Again, I'm actually not sure are they good or not. So test them. Yeah, they're a little bit weak, but they're still good. Yep. There and there. Put the pack back in and yep, set part and it works. Hey, it even connects right here. My PC is like, I don't know, like 15 meters or about 45 feet away. But yep, connects, works, good. I'm going to show you in a moment also how it works. But as first, you thought I would forget about that, right? Not over here at my channel. Oh, rather over here on my channel. So, there's the number. Yes, it's not required that you put it back on, but hey, come on, I want to make it all look stock again, because I've got OCD. Some people say, but hey, I just love it when it's perfect, or as perfect as possible. So, good. There's that. Now, good too. But now I'm going to wipe it down first, but also I wanted to tell you a little trick which is also very important and can be really helpful. So let's say you have a button which is stuck because like something got onto it, like tea, soda or something sweet, like some sweet liquid got like onto it, and now the button is like pretty hard and you can't really use it anymore because it's almost stuck, or it's stuck and it's pretty annoying. Everyone knows it. So there's a very simple and easy solution. Doesn't only works with Xbox controllers or PS4, works with all of them. Use it over on my PS4 like 2 weeks ago, because a little bit of tea got to one of the button. It was basically stuck. It was pretty annoying, and yep, there's a little fix. Works even like for keyboards and even remotes. So just use some WD-40 and just spray just a little bit, like slightly on. Oh, it's leaking already a bit, but just as in the demonstration, just let's say like as example, okay, this is too much. Like let's say like just a little bit like this, just a tiny bit like this onto a button, like on the side, and just go a little bit around. Wait a bit, it will slowly get inside of it, and then you just start to slowly press it, and you will start to feel that it will lose up. Then you maybe use a little bit more, just a tiny bit like that, a little bit more, and just like after like maybe like 3 or 4 minutes like of using it and playing, like it will completely loosen up. And also, don't worry, it is a lubricant which is there to get water out of the way and like, how's it called again, wetness and everything. Yeah, you can actually, if you ask, you can actually look it up. What the functions is not only good to get rust away, same works with this too, like with the silicone spray, but I can recommend you to do like a little bit with the classic WD-40, works the best. And yep, this would also solve a problem which, well, if you don't want to take the whole gamepad apart, that works too. Also, I've got another one, and this is like, it works with all the buttons with the WD-40, but also I know one thing which was like first time, I guess, like 6 years ago. And this is, look, you can actually hear it already. Like some slight button squeeze, like a stick squeeze. Same thing. It's a little bit WD-40, a little bit, like lube it a little bit up around there, and it will completely stop squeaking. Because yeah, I'm someone who, if something squeaks, it slowly drives me mad. Like, but yes, yeah, it's okay, I guess. Wait, compared to that, I used back then like some on this one. There's no squeeze at all, no matter like how hard I go on it. So let's use a little bit of it. This, it's a little bit hard, so just a little bit, just a little bit. Ray goes a little bit quieter. Yeah, it maybe needs to work a little bit in. So, like over a little period of time, like after a gaming session, it will quiet down. Yeah, if you need to, let's say, if you still not going, then yeah, you can always add some more. But yeah, no, that one completely shut up already. But this one is like seems like it's a little bit of a squeaker. I guess yeah, it's a little bit dry over there. So. Can you hear it? Yep. Yep. And it went quiet. Both of them. Yep, sweet. Also, like the axis of it, like it's a little bit too wet here. Just go around with a microfiber towel, just to wipe it off, not to attract too much dust and debris to get in again. Also, for those who might ask, hey, will this be the same gamepad? Because yeah, the other one has a little hint. A screw. I once lost the screw of it, like the last time when I've done the rebuild. One screw fell down and well, vanished, like always. If you drop something, it's gone. Basically in another dimension. Same with a 10mm socket. So yeah, but with this thing, at least it stays where it should be. Going to use some hand sanitizer, just a little bit. Also, no worries. plastics. I've got a couple comments over on another video, and guys, really look up about alcohol and stuff about plastics. It's only if you're using it, let's say, like for a longer period of time and keep it all the time wet with it. Like that, yes, it will start degrading. But hey, if you just wipe something off, like I do right now, and also when it's wet, just for a small period of time, doesn't really do anything. This is kind of a myth, like from the car industry, like let's say with ethanol, gasoline, like racing gas. But yeah, that stuff stays like for like all the time in those fuel lines, and yeah, they will, those plastics will start degrading. But hey, come on, like it's like when it's always wet, always in contact with it, not like in like short period of time, like a minute or so, won't do anything. Good. What can I say? Looks about to be brand new again. Yep. Instead of a controller which came out in October 2016. So, yep. We've got that. So, in a moment, where you can see when I'm going to play some GTA 5, show you that everything runs, and yeah. See you in a second. Okay, so we're back with GTA 5 and the freshly rebuilt and clean gamepad. I guess you can see, for those who want to fact check it, no, it's the other one, which I just rebuilt. And we're back as Trevor. Great. Bruh. So, it's a little bit stupid right here from the angle, because I literally have to stand behind the camera stand with all that light. And yeah, look over there. Okay. Button mash. Front flip, yep, works. Okay, I need a car for that or something. Weapon wheel, yeah, works. Aiming works. Shooting works. Reload works, great. And also this isn't usual how I record stuff. I used actually to have a Let's Play channel back in the day, like till how long ago was that? I don't know. Okay, this works. Man, it goes smooth. Goes smooth. Crouch, yeah, it works too. Okay, we only got. Let's see. This one works too. Yeah, got that one already. Okay. Hit works. Yeah, we had that already. Only have like. This works too. So it was this one here. What is it again? Yeah, back works. Say start works too. The Xbox button, which I guess. Hold on. No, yeah, right. Okay. I actually remember why this one isn't. It's because of the software. I actually disabled it. That when you okay. This works too, but I guess I'm going to roll it out because it's private. Yep, works. Well, but I guess the Xbox button it only has like one function I know, and it's the one function. How's it called again? The battery status. Like I remember I had that like with both of my gamepads. Sometimes I have had problems. It's a little bit loud, especially with the bass. So a bit later around here already. Yep. Seems like it works fine. Like I never touched or done anything with that thing. But the Xbox button, I remember it. I can feel it when I press it. It works, but it was some time ago. I remember I've disabled that. Or actually, no. I guess it works since like a while on desktop. Like it's, when you press it like on desktop, whether Steam, big picture mode opens or how's it called again? The battery status menu. Oh look, it works. See? So anyways, that's pretty much it about this video, in which I showed you how you can restore, basically, almost like a mild restoration of an Xbox 360 gamepad, in which I showed you how to replace those. Forgot two things. Yep, they're working too. Okay, yep. Yep, those work too. Good. Anyways, so this is pretty much it about how you replace those thumbsticks, and also how to completely clean it and give it like a overhaul, and now basically it's a brand new thing again, even if it's like from October 2016. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you all next time on Random Fixes and Restorations.